Frankie, and this is the Heidelberg United Football Club under 11s, and you're watching
HUFC TV. Go Burgers!
And a very good afternoon, and you're here at Green Gully Reserve with HUFC TV as Heidelberg United travel to take on Green Gully in this round 8 match of the PS4 NPL season. Heidelberg on top of the ladder after a 2-0 win at Port Melbourne. Can they keep the momentum going? In this week's show, we're going to talk to James Telford, Heidelberg physio, about the man management issues given the heavy roster recently. We'll also get all the big highlights from today's game and also the big post-match interviews. So stay tuned, folks. We've got a lot coming up. And welcome back to HUFC TV. Very special guest here on the show. We've got club physio James Telford. James, welcome to the show.
G'day, welcome, cheers.
And James, now you've played a key role in preparation for not only the games during the season, but talk us through a little bit about pre-season, how the program was mapped out.
Well, me and Kat sat down probably sometime in December, just had a chat about the current cattle that we've got, potential concerns, how we want to run the pre-season, and we actually appointed a young boy, Nicholas Quinn, who's from Holland, plays over there. He, with us, structured the pre-season, put a more European spin on it this year, and then we've got a few of the older boys. We put them in individualised programs just to try and turn back the clock. I mean, Pacey's got through. So far, Vasilevsky's looking like Benjamin Button. He's 34 going on 21.
And so what was the key role for you, though? How would you logistically map it out? So talk us through, say, a key week for you during the season.
Well, a typical week is we've got game day, then first session myself and our newly appointed physio, Sandra Lazenkis, she will come in as well. We assess all the injuries, we treat what we need to, and we set up looking forward for the next week. This last few weeks has been a really busy time with so many games in such a short period of time. It's a lot about player management. So one thing that I do is after every game, I'll send an email to our club coach, Katz, and that just details how everyone's running, whether the people need to be managed or people are fresh, and Katz puts that into his game plan, looks at it, and comes up with the best decision for the club. And
what about, does your work also involve a lot of the, let's say, fringe players or the under-20 players, or are you dealing strictly with only the senior squad?
We treat both of them. Sandra is the principal physio for the under-20s, so they come through the very room as well. And we try and manage them all together as a squad because hopefully a lot of the under-20s do get the opportunity to come up into the seniors.
And have you been an active part of this so-called rotation policy, or how much input have you had in that, I guess?
Well, as I said, Katz gets his email at the end of the game. We'll also have a chat during each training session about who is fresh, who's worried, and that way we come together with the best tailored decisions to get people through without risking injury.
Now, without divulging too much, has it been any players or any particular players that have given you more concern at all this season so far?
Well, obviously we were unlucky with Hef losing him in the final 10 minutes of the final training session before round 1. So we've had a bit of work to keep him on the park. I also see some of the boys, especially the ones that don't do too much work during the day at my clinics, and do a bit of gym work with them as well, just to get them up and about and really lighten the workload of a training night.
And how's the rapport been between you and the squad? I mean, obviously the guys, just from my perspective, a lot of the guys are very praiseworthy. How have you found them as being cooperative, etc.?
Oh, it's pretty good. They all take direction quite well. They're all fairly interested in their own rehab, and obviously they want to keep themselves in the park. And it's good. We're a very tight-knit change room here. Just everyone's one of the lads.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, just before we let you go, again, we've got another busy schedule coming up in the next few weeks with cup matches and league matches, and particularly with winter coming on, how does your role change, or how does your direction to the players change there?
Well, also, we're not just looking at the next couple of weeks. We look forward. I generally look forward about 8 weeks just to see what the schedule is, what players can potentially be breaking down, look at training loads, and it's a lot of to and fro with players, just chatting how you're feeling, constant monitoring, and as I said, monitoring workloads, and that's where the rotation policy comes in.
Well, fantastic. Folks, there you go, a little bit of an insight of what happens behind the scenes. This man is one of the key players in getting Heidelberg up and about this season. So once again, James, thanks for your time and keep up the great work with the team.
Fantastic, thanks for having me.
On a short 3-day break, and the referee kicks us off, and Heidelberg straight away, Luke Bowles on the ball. And a chance for Heidelberg once again to take a throw in. Down to Heffernan, controls it well, just holds the ball up. Play on, calls the linesman. Golvas now playing Shepherd through, tries the first shot, and he scores! And there, that came almost out of nothing. The Green Gully defence caught napping, waiting for the assistant referee to call for the throw. As the ball was played in to Kane Shepherd, he took one touch, the ball set up invitingly, and he crashed it home with a superb volley past Ronnie DeWisha, and Heidelberg United take an early lead for the 3rd week in a row. Off the number 13 there, Omar Abiktafa, as picked up well there by Matthew Breeze. Again, Gully unable to control the ball. Destructive around the box, can just make that yard of space, turned, had a snapshot, and DeWisha was scrambling after that one, that fortunately just wide for him, and away for a goal kick. So, again the Heidelberg midfielders in attack linking up, and looks like another foul there by Vasilevsky. So Vargas will step up, and now Daniel Jones making the run forward, looking for that ball as it comes loose. Jones, the aforementioned player, forward, and Coleman now finally away for Heidelberg. There's just a moment of hesitation there, and a rather shoddy ball as Kanakaris now. Chance for in goal. And he was confronted and sprayed it wide, but back here towards the middle of the ground. Daniel Heffernan went down heavily in that challenge, and he was the one that actually stabbed. Swung in by Cummings, headed away there, and as far as Coleman, and the ball played in again. Coleman heads it forward again. Stephen Pace with a flick on, only as far as Shepherd. Shepherd finds Pace in an unfamiliar forward position. He doesn't want to shoot, and eventually Green Gully come away now, so a chance for a counter attack. As it's played through, Coleman chips in well, and Kanakaris gives the ball away unnecessarily. As Abigdavhar with the ball, chance to shoot, and it's loose, and through, and a goal from nothing, and all from the mistake by Costa Kanakaris, unfortunately, as Green Gully equalise in unusual circumstances. As Kanakaris gave the ball away to Abigdavhar, his shot was only parried, and Green Gully have equalised in the 24th minute of play, and that is Heidelberg's first goal conceded on the road this year. Somewhat against the run of play, Green Gully have equalised, and they're looking to lift now. Put the pressure on as it'll be Coleman now in a bit of space. Finds Shepherd. Back to Coleman. Shepherd now finds Heffernan. Flicked into Coleman. He rounds the keeper and makes it 2-1. Well, what a beautifully worked goal there. Coleman to Shepherd to Heffernan. No one to track the run in. And Heidelberg respond in the best way possible. And Coleman scores his first goal for the Burgers. And his first for the season, obviously. In the 27th minute of play, Heidelberg regain the lead. Here the score is Heidelberg United 2, Green Gully 1. And what a sensational reply to conceding a goal. Jacob Williams plays it short to Heffernan. Controls the ball beautifully. And a nice short ball played to Coleman. Chipped over the top to Govas. He rounds the keeper. Can he put it away? Hits the post and it's in! 3-1 to Heidelberg as a shot by Govas came off the post and it might have been ultimately tucked away off the boot of the Green Gully defender there, who will pick up, it looks like Reed. Liam Scott, in fact, coming in to cover that post. Got the unfortunate rebound and off his boot just trickles into the net. And Heidelberg United 3-1 up as again the Green Gully defence caught square. So on the half-hour mark, plenty of action here in this first half as Heidelberg take a 3-1 lead through Andreas Govas via Liam Scott. So our team sheet will need adjustment there as McMaster has the last kick of the first half. And at half time here at Green Gully Reserve, the score is Green Gully 1 and Heidelberg United 3. You are watching HUFC TV. And away we go. So Burgers on the attack already. As the ball played out on the left to Williams. Early cross in. Off. Looked like Daniel Jones then away for the first corner. Back to Williams. And now Coleman has to go back to pace. As Heidelberg just controlling the tempo of the game. Daniel Jones now for Green Gully. And nice play there by Govas. Got a shot out of nowhere by Andreas Govas. Spotted Dewisha off the line. And the keeper scrambling back there, Dewisha. Taps over the bar. But wonderful vision there by Andreas Govas. And away for a corner to Heidelberg. He tracks inboard now. Running hard at the defence. Looking for Govas. Chance to make it 4-1. And it's gone in. Oh, it's gone in. It certainly has. The keeper was only able to partially block that. And in the 55th minute of play, Govas with his second of the afternoon makes it Green Gully 1 and Heidelberg United 4, but keeping possession. So happy to maintain possession as Shepherd heads it now nicely down to Govas. Govas from a long distance, tries a shot. What a superb goal! And that's his hat-trick! Oh, what a shot from 25 or 30 metres away. And the ball was dipping and swerving and just short of the 1 hour mark. That is 5-1 to Heidelberg United. And what a magnificent strike. That has all the hallmarks of goal of the season written all over that one. Oh, pick the bones out of that one, keeper, says Andreas Govas. And the score is now 5-1. And on the hour mark, that looks to be game, set, and match now. Wowee, Mayor of Hiroshima. And as we draw our collective breaths there, Mark, our cameraman, who caught that all here on our coverage here of HUFC TV. The first substitution of the afternoon for Heidelberg United. Number 9, Costa Kanakaris, makes way. And coming on is number 8, Jonathan Vulgaris, it looks like. So the Heidelberg bench still screaming out instructions. Want to keep their discipline. Still a long way to go in this game. All of 25 plus minutes. As Vasilevsky comes away well. Govas finds Vulgaris. Looking for the ball through. Nice turn now. The ball through to Shepherd. He looks across goal. It comes in behind. Williams makes it 6-1. Oh, this is a rout. As Shepherd was found in yards of space. His cross come shot. Only parried away. Fell in behind Nates Coleman, who was coming in, and mopping up was Jacob Wims to make it 6-1 on 64 minutes. Bundled in. And the second one a cracker from all of 25 or 30 metres away. And Jacob Williams on the hour mark, making it 6-1 as now Green Gully on the attack. Men out on the right here. Out on the left, I beg your pardon. Looking for the substitute, Uzumchu. Turns inboard. Looking for the 1-2. And time here for a shot, and that's 6-2. And a bit of lackadaisical defensing as Omar Abigdavar makes it 6-2. With Green Gully grabbing some consolation. And Petrie mops up well. Bulgaris. And a high ball by Williams now. Looking for Athieu. Matthew Reid. And now Daniel Jones. But a shocking ball by Jones. Kenny Athieu now. Nutmegs Daniel Jones. In on goal. Can he make it 7-2? No. Stopped by Dewisha. And again he checks in. Goes to Kane Shepherd. Kane Shepherd. And away off the line by Daniel Jones. Well, it all seemed to happen in slow motion. As so Heidelberg United with the resultant free kick. As McMaster goes long. Finds Shepherd. Finds Vulgaris now. Vulgaris coming in on goal. Shot off the bar! And only as far as Shepherd now. Can he get the shot on goal? And it's blocked away for a corner. So another chance for Heidelberg to increase the lead. And the deflected shot comes off the crossbar. And Kane Shepherd with a resultant loose ball and away for a corner. This will be his third full game, of course. Does have a lot of the players, so very satisfying 7 days in Heidelberg United's history. As the early ball through to Athieu. Chance on goal here. Makes a yard of space and makes it 7-2! Wow, reminiscent of the goal against Port Melbourne. Held off the two defenders and makes it 7-2 in the 79th minute of play. An absolute goal fest this afternoon. So neither Daniel Jones nor Reid were able to hold off Kenny as the Kenny chant goes out. Williams now swings the ball wide, looking for Vulgaris. Kumchu, though, comes away with it. And a nice turn, but again given away by Gully as Shepherd now finds Vulgaris. Looking to fashion a shot. And off the bar! The keeper never saw that. And a cheeky chip by Vulgaris. And Dewisha was gone for all money. As now a chance for Green Gully now. As a shot by Mariki. He's away for a goal kick. Well, it's just end-to-end stuff. Our Cameron and Mark can hardly keep up. So a bit of a brain fade there from Jonathan Vulgaris. As McMaster grateful that he's taking the goal kick. Nodded on by Athieu. 1-2 there. And Shepherd in now. And dragged back. But he's pulled down and it's got to be a penalty. And that might be a red card also. So definite goal scoring opportunity. And it is a red card And it looks to be Reid. Timothy Reid is the man. Matthew Reid, I beg your pardon, who denied the goal scoring opportunity, and a double whammy for Green Gully, as not only do they concede the penalty but are now reduced to 10 men for the last few minutes of this game. It makes it 8-2! And this is an absolute rout. So in the 90th minute, the score here at Green Gully Reserve, and I'm not making this up, is Heidelberg United 8, Green Gully 2. And both sides, it looks like, they'll be finishing off with 10 men, as it looks like Kane Shepherd won't be coming back on, as we're into stoppage time now here at Green Gully Reserve, and that's it. I'm with Heidelberg coach George Katakis. Well, the collective smiles on the faces of everyone around here after a performance like that and a result like that. What can we say?
Unbelievable. A lot of credit's got to go to the boys. This has been brewing for a while, I think. No doubt we've seen the club come a long way over the last 8 to 10 weeks, but a performance like today is just something that for the club's history, I don't think that I've ever been involved in anything like this. It was a performance from the word go to the very last man that came on. Unbelievable.
And Georgia, and the rotation policy, I mean, that seems to have come off really well. You've been able to maintain the freshness and I guess the vitality in the squad, so well done with that too.
Yeah, very important. We spoke about it with the group 4 weeks ago. I explained that we're going to have to rotate people with the workload that was coming up. Obviously, we've got another couple of weeks of that leading into the following week with the FFA Cup game. So again, we'll just work on that policy. The great thing about this year is that people are stepping in and taking the initiative. There's no hiding here. There's people wanting to work, people are working towards a goal, and as a group we've set ourselves a target.